Today, we welcome Mridula Agarwal, a pioneer in rapid energy transformation and subconscious rewiring. With more than 2 decades of experience and thousands of breakthroughs behind her, she bridges ancient energetic wisdom with modern neuroscience to create measurable shifts in hours, not months. In this conversation, we step into the subtle yet powerful world of auras, exploring why our energy feels weakened, what that means for our emotional and physical health, and how understanding our energetic blueprint can open the door to deep lasting change. So, hello, Midula. Welcome to Aura Room. It's a pleasure to be hosting you.
Thank you, Archita. Thank you for inviting me here. It's a pleasure to be here too. And
Uh,
regarding our topic, I'm very, very intrigued. Thank you so much for such a lovely introduction. It was really generous. So, you know, for the auras, people keep saying, I keep on getting clients who are like, I am afflicted with evil eye. I am afflicted with buri nazar. Everything I start doing, it starts really well. And for whatever reason, it just falls through. I always feel that, people just give me a lot of bad energy. And then there are some people who, who come, you can hear it in the language. Okay. I was walking down the road and I met someone, absolute stranger, and I got this bad vibe from them. Sometimes it's like I was walking down certain lane and it was broad daylight, but somehow the place did not feel comfortable. Or maybe you visited a temple, but the temple was not so ignited or it did not really had an impact on you. So how do we know what's happening? Is it really in your head? Is it really in the energy around? Are you absorbing something from outside? Or is it your own energy that you are emitting, which is failing to notice deeper nuances of the place? So the question then comes out to what is really happening? How am I responsible for my outside interaction? So it's like this. If I have a subconscious, so what is aura? So let's talk about the aura. What is aura? Now, just like a light, a bulb of light has a halo around it, just like that, we are all light beings present in the physical body. So just like how a bulb will have a filament at the center, it will be encased from the glass, and then the light emits outside. In the same way, we have a soul, which is a light body inside the physical body. It emits the light outside. Now, how how do we know someone has a good aura, someone has a bad aura? Where is energy coming from? So it's a two-way street. My light is dependent upon who I am, what kind of soul I am, how that soul is expressed in my physical body. For example, if someone is really depressed and broken and traumatized, you can spot it from a distance. Oh, he's depressed. He's not well. You don't know precisely what's not well. That person could be, all dressed up and really beaming with 360-watt smile. But at the end of the day, you'll be like, something is off because the light is a little dim. Or someone might be behaving very sweetly with you, but for some reason, you look at them and you feel he has this darkness lingering about him. So, first question, first point, whatever they are, that is being emitted. The other person is emitting a light, that aura, up to who they are. When I am going into that aura field, so every person is emitting an aura, an energy of who they are. It has information about what I feel, what I think, who I am, what I might do. So if I'm walking into a place just with an intention of causing chaos, anyone, even a child, can see it from a distance. Now I'm going to get thrashed. An employee knows from a distance that my boss is going to hit me today. Before even an announcement is made, I know I'm not selected for such and such interview. It's in the aura, it's in the vibe. So whoever I am, whatever information I am, if I am someone who is having such um, beliefs that world is a very scary place, that is stored in my aura. Two things will happen. Either I will end up inviting all those scary experiences into my world, which means I'll be always someone who will be falling, tripping, getting into altercations, inviting or having a conversation with people who at the end of the day will end up terrifying me, dominate me, or make me feel unsafe. Either that is gonna happen, or I be someone who will be like having this invisible shield, like a small mouse. I'll be in a diminutive personality, walking in the shadows, not wanting to come up, not wanting to be visible, not wanting to attract attention. Or I could be someone who could be sitting with some metaphorical, big stick, a baton. You mess with me, I'm gonna hit you. At the bottom of all of this is the fear that somebody is gonna hurt me. That is very evident in the aura, and it is very evident in the kind of interactions you have with the world. Now, when I go to someone else's proximity, like physical proximity, if I'm listening to them, I'm also engaging with their energy, a part of my body. So, like when my aura interacts with them, this is very normal. It's completely energetic. It starts pinging my thoughts. Oh, this person is depressed. Oh, why am I getting so many negative thoughts? Some people who have a lot of empathetic load, even after they have disengaged with the conversation of with this person, they go back to their home and whole time the whole conversation is replaying and replaying and replaying in their head. I met this person, he said this, and I said this, and she said that, and I should have said this. All of this is replaying and replaying and replaying. This was not your energy. This was simply that you interacted with someone and their energy, their thoughts, their mindset has interacted in your aura, and you are carrying that energy back. And as a rule, your energy should only be utilized for taking your life ahead. It shouldn't be wasted upon who is that person and why would you waste your energy on someone else for no reason, unless the person is a very critical part of your life or they are part of your journey, right? So when we are interacting with people, their energy leaves an imprint on us. Part of our ability is to be able to rinse ourselves out or to shield ourselves or to filter out what is of use to us and what is not. So if I walk into a place and I am someone who is deadly scared of, let's say, ghosts and negative spirits or whatever, I am already a walkie talkie and I'm going to end up interacting with those kind of energies because that is what my aura is already screaming. If I am someone who already feels that if I showcase my good achievements to everyone, I'm going to get, it's going to get jinxed, for example. Then let's say something really happens. I share my announcement. Oh, wow, I won this prize. I got promoted. 2 days later, I get fired. And people say, oh, that was, you got jinxed. You shouldn't have it shared. This was bad, evil eye. And this keeps happening. Okay. We get dressed up. We walk outside on the road. Our dress gets torn. We are very, very happy about something. Suddenly, some bad thing happened. We get into a fight or whatever. So, what has really happened is, let's say I'm someone who believes that everyone must work really, really hard to earn their success. Now, do you think this is correct? Is this a correct belief, logically speaking?
No,
No. What is the flaw in this?
because like you just said, it comes from within. So it's not a evil eye or anything. It's just, that our belief is coming from ourselves only. So
Yeah. But if I have a belief that everyone must work really hard, only then they will be successful. Is that logically correct? Do people really need to work very hard to be successful?
no, I think luck plays a very important role as well.
So, what is luck if I say that right thought at the right moment? There are billions and billions of solutions that can be there to a problem. Let's say you're writing a report, let's say you're writing a presentation, let's say you're ideating with people. There are so many permutation combination of thoughts and possibility. But somehow you could conceive, your energy was wired in a way that you could get that one idea that was workable in the whole thing, and you could get it like this. That would mean this is very easy for you. It may not be very easy for someone else, right? That other person, but let's say I'm doing all of this, but I have this belief I must work very hard in order to win success. I have the spontaneity, everything clicks for me, because of which I'm getting promoted. But deep down, a part of me feels I'm not working hard enough. And if I'm not working hard enough, um, I'm not entitled to the success that I'm getting. If I'm someone who has that belief and I walk into a door and I announce that, oh, I got promoted, there must be someone in the room who unconsciously, energetically, non verbally, or even verbally may say, oh, you're so lucky, no, you don't have to work hard. How will it affect me? Take a guess.
Because I think that words have, it has a very important impact on the way we feel, the way we think, the things that's
How will
happened.
that word? Precisely, precisely. How will that word affect me?
That will demotivate you, and you question yourself that did you really work hard enough?
Or was I really lucky?
Yeah.
So, what will happen? Let's say the reality is I have worked really hard because my energy and my thoughts are wired in a way that I could get it done in a smaller time. Doesn't mean I did not work hard. It means my energy is naturally aligned with whatever I'm doing. I'm in the right place at the right moment with the right people. I'm having the right ideas. That is why it is working. For someone else, it may look like, oh, whatever he says or she says, boss picks it up. But no, the truth is deeper. But let's say I do not have a correct understanding of my own abilities. And I have this belief that I must work really, really hard. And then when I go into the room and announce that I have gotten promoted, there is someone who will ring back. Oh, you're very lucky. Oh, wow, without doing a lot of work, people can get promoted. Now that's going to hit me and my subconscious mind. Oh, that is true. I really did not work hard enough. So tomorrow I will go into my work and I will create hindrance. I will start overthinking, over explaining. Instead of having one idea, I will give 10 ideas, which will be all useless. And the boss will feel she was doing so well. Now, moment I have promoted her, her performance has fallen. And here I am trying to overwork just to prove it to myself that this success is well deserved. And the long term or ripple effect, fast forward 3 weeks, I'm fired. What has happened? Is it really evil eye?
No, it's
No.
not.
Then what is it? What just
It's
happened?
just it's just it's just words, or may I just say that it's like the placebo effect itself. You know, you think that it's happening, but it's just all inside you.
So our aura has holes. Those holes are also part of our own thinkings. If at all we give someone that much of window because our own thoughts are like that. So let's say I versus someone who knows the value they bring on table, they know the experience that they carry, that particular idea that they have created is something which is worth its weight in gold. These are the people who know they are achievers. And if they just one good idea is required for them to achieve the success rather than toiling. If someone is going there with that understanding about themselves, this word, external word, will not affect them. They'll be like, you're stupid, you don't even understand what success looks like, get lost. So we are giving access to other people because of who we are. Their words have only power over us because it is ringing with our reality somewhere. Because deep down, we believe that. It's like a mirror to us. If I walk into a place feeling unsafe, we are we are biggest, transformative forces on earth. If we are going to vibrate on that frequency, something bad can happen to me. Sure, something will happen to you. It's not about positive thinking. If something is really there in that environment that you can read, which is not good for you, walk out. That responsibility is still yours. But do not create or invite imaginary trouble. So auras and energies, they are information. There's a lot of information about who you are, about who the other person is. You should be able to read the energy. You should be able to read the other person. You should have very high self-awareness about who you are. And accordingly, it will give you an actionable direction. Okay, this is what we should do. Not just to blame that this was evil eye. My house got burned, this was evil eye. No, your house did not get burned because this was evil eye. Your house got burned because somewhere you were very insecure. And you were not, because of that insecurity, you could not put in that much of effort that was required.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
yes, go on.
it makes so much sense now because Indians mostly they blame everything. Every time something bad happens, or someone might have done something, or someone might have like put something in our house or something. But it's most of the time it's just themselves. It's what is happening inside them, that the things that they are thinking inside their minds. So yes, that makes a lot of sense now, Midula. So, on that note, you've spent years studying energy fields and subconscious patterns. So, what, in your experience, is the most common reason that a person's aura begins to weaken?
So sometimes people, aura is a result of your own energy. Sometimes, if someone has been through years and years of abuse, it means you have allowed yourself to be beaten up again and again and again. And consequently, the aura breaks. Like if you look at that person, the aura actually has cracks. Like two people, I actually remember I saw the aura which had gunshot like wounds, like there was a hole. There were a couple of people who had this caking up, layers and layers and layers of unprocessed thoughts and emotions. The whole vibe was like very heavy, dense. All of this because over the years, they did not take charge of their own life. They did not utilize the energy and the thoughts to check, to validate, to discern what should they do, what should they not do. They decided to be there wherever they are. Some were really trapped, but most of the times people have a choice, or they should be able to find some choice to protect themselves. So aura weakens when either you are attacking yourself or you're not protecting yourself from the external places. Sometimes it's like you need to stand up for yourself, and sometimes it's like you have to exit from that place. Sometimes it's like you have to drop off some people from your life. Whatever it is required for you to do, you are not doing. Sometimes it also could be an attack. Like you said, some other third person could have done something. That also happens. I'm not denying that. But your aura, your energy is your responsibility.
Definitely, like you said, our aura is our own responsibility. So to cleanse it or to keep it safe, it's our responsibility, no matter how hard it is. So healing from traumas, like you said, is very important. But on that note, when someone does not know that their aura is, weakening, and they blame it on others, like the example that I gave. So, what are the very first signs that usually show up in their daily life?
When someone has weak aura, they will, for example, to the point, weakening to the point that uh, they will feel drained. They will feel the ideas are not coming to them. Their body will ache. They will have some kind of sluggishness or lethargy throughout. Everything that they want to do, either the ideas will not come, or even if they will start taking action, some kind of roadblock will start happening. They will only find people who are discouraging them. So if at all you are someone who will go and share a presentation or an idea or like even a good news, even something simple, that, oh wow, today the weather is so great. You'll find people around you who will have something negative to say. That means, you're attracting wrong people. You are in the wrong company. You are not able to have those high vibrational people around you. That's a mirror to you because you are not vibrating higher enough. That means your aura is weakening, or you will have reverse effect. If your energy is very high, you're in a high vibration, but you have people around you who are just taking things from you. Okay, they are coming to you for advices. They're coming to you because their own life is and you are in responsibility to heal them, console them, counsel them. You have everyone around you who is falling sick or whatever, and you are the go-to person. You are the nurse or the caretaker or counselor or a free psychiatrist for them, psychologist, not psychiatrist for them. That is where you know that your aura is not definitely not inviting in the right directions, because your own energy is either weakened or broken. So you're leaking energy.
That's really interesting to know. I think that is why sometimes we get drained when we are around certain people. So that
Yes.
makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, and most of the times it's not someone else's not someone else's nazar. It's actually our own nazar. So that really
It's
makes
our own
sense.
nazar. We invite those comments in because we ourselves we are feeling insecure about certain things.
Exactly. It's remarkable how subtle shifts in energy can manifest so visibly in someone's behavior or health. So, Midula, it has been an amazing conversation with you. Lastly, I would just want to ask you that, your work is known for producing results in 24 to 72 hours. What allows such rapid shifts to occur when traditional healing methods take months or years?
See, all the healing modalities or transformation modalities, they work in one level at a time. So they could either be only addressing subconscious mind, where thoughts or emotions, behaviors are there, or it could be going to the unconscious mind. Healing typically only work on the chakras. Even in healing, there are energies which some will work on Akashic records, some will work on past life, some will work on ancestral healings. Then you of course you have behavioral issues and everything, linked problems. So every healing modality or transformation tool has a certain limitation. No toolkit is complete. With our process, we have managed to combine all levels into one, which means whether it is the issue is coming from your past lives, or it is coming from your ancestral traumas, or it is coming from generational traumas, or it is your own journey as a soul that is trying to teach you something, or you have learned something wrong. Stories around you that you have watched, you have taken up a lot of information from there, which is no longer suitable for you. It is no longer useful for you. Everything, and right down to your thoughts, behavior, emotions, everything is a chain reaction. In our process, we deal with everything in one go. That cuts down time, that delivers high precision, that also combines, or I would say it is more energy work. So if your energy is safe and it is grounded, then the kind of thoughts you will have is completely different. So there's a root cause mechanism which is addressed with precision, addressing all the layers at once, which is why the results are so rapid, they are long lasting, and people naturally feel light. They already, their life track changes, their thought process changes, their emotion, behavior changes. The kind of people they attract in their life, that changes. Their health changes. So many people have got amazing, like miraculous health recoveries.
That's really amazing. I think what you do is amazing, and I'm sure that our listeners believe the same way. So, in case our listeners want to learn more from you about auras, or let's say book a session, how can they do that? Could you share with our listeners how can they connect with you?
So we do have Saturday group healing sessions which happen on Zoom, open worldwide. That's a 30-minute Zoom call in which, very high precision, high band healing is given. So people can just pay a nominal, $7, or if you're based in India, you can just 500 rupees. And, we can do a complete audit and healing of whatever you require. That's a very low cost and an entry level product that we have for our listeners. And other than that, if you want to have a, deeper guidance, or, want to have a one-on-one conversation, we do have a um, 30-minute free clarity call in which you can clear your doubts and you can make a decision if you want to join a bigger program.
Great. So I'll have all the details on my show listing, and our listeners will feel free to connect with you. So thank you once again, Mridula. It was an amazing conversation with you. And dear listeners, this conversation with Mridula Agarwal reveals that our energy field is in mystical fiction. It's a living, responsive reflection of our emotional, physical, and subconscious reality. If today's insights resonated, begin paying attention to the subtle signals your energy is sending. Strengthening your aura may be the first step towards reclaiming clarity, resilience, and inner harmony. Your energetic blueprint is always speaking. Now is the time to listen.